Why Kate Middleton isn't getting advice about becoming queen from King Charles. A royal author says King Charles is not about to be giving Kate advice about being a future queen. They might have become closer than ever in 2024. But that doesn't mean King Charles III is sharing nuggets of wisdom to Kate Middleton about being a future queen. A royal expert says the king likely refuses to give the Princess of Wales advice on taking the throne for a simple reason. Despite bonding while battling cancer last year, King Charles isn't giving Kate advice on becoming queen. The reason, according to royal author and expert Christopher Andersen, is that the king doesn't want to even suggest his reign might be ending. Because of their shared cancer battle, Kate and the king have strengthened their bond in ways neither could have imagined, Andersen told Fox News. Hello viewers, please remember to subscribe and click on the notifications bell icon, so you will be notified whenever we upload new cookies about the British royal family. King Charles was so impressed with her grace and grit that he bestowed a singular honor on Kate, making her a royal companion of honor, an unmistakable sign of his faith in her ability to help carry the monarchy forward. But beyond that, the king is not about to be giving Kate advice about being a future queen, he said. That would simply give oxygen to the notion that he might not be around much longer. And Charles III intends to stay put on the throne for years to come. King Charles acknowledged his own mortality in an October 2024 speech. At the end of a week in Australia and Samoa, he remarked that he hoped to survive long enough to come back and see you. What about one queen passing on words of wisdom to a future one? Kate getting advice from Queen Camilla is also probably not happening, according to Andersen. Why? Because, just like her husband, the 77-year-old likely doesn't want to discuss her mortality. For much of the same reason, Camilla has not felt compelled to speak with Kate about what it's like to be queen, the author said. Another factor to consider is that Kate's not as close with Queen Camilla as she is to the king. While Charles is fond of Kate, the best that can be said about the current queen and the next one is that they have a grudging respect for each other. However, that doesn't mean Kate hasn't gotten any advice from her royal predecessors. She reportedly relies on the late Queen Elizabeth II's approach to navigate royal life. Kate's not eagerly awaiting her time as queen. It seems to be just the opposite. According to royal expert and author Tina Brown, Kate and William are in no rush to head up the family. The king's 2024 cancer diagnosis, Brown previously told CBS Mornings, brought William and Kate far closer to being king and queen. It in turn plunged them into tremendous anxiety. I think there was genuine chaos behind the scenes, she said. And they've been trying to juggle it all. They're dealing with these two things, Kate's cancer, which is now in remission, and the king's. They may be king and queen much quicker than they thought. Maybe even in the next couple of years if things go wrong. King Charles's cancer treatment is ongoing. Meanwhile, Kate announced in an Instagram post on January 14, 2024, that she's in remission. It came shortly after a visit to patients at the London hospital where Kate received cancer treatment in 2024. Kate Middleton is not back to normal, but there is a light at the end of the tunnel, family friend. Kate Middleton is taking a slow and intentional approach as she navigates her return to public life amid her cancer recovery. While the Princess of Wales, 42, stepped out alongside her family to host her 4th annual Christmas carol service on December 6, she isn't rushing back into her previous routine. She is focused on herself and her family right now, rightly, a source close to the palace tells People in this week's issue. While the source cautions she has not fully recovered, Queen Elizabeth's former press secretary Elsa Anderson says, each time we see her, she's looking better and better. Her recent appearances, including accompanying Prince William, 42, to welcome the Emir of Qatar on his state visit to the UK on December 3rd, signal a slow and deliberate re-emergence rather than a full return to royal duties. Since her September 9th video announcing the end of her chemotherapy for a type of cancer that remains private, Kate has emphasized her cautious approach. The cancer journey is complex, scary, she shared, adding that her path to healing and full recovery is long. And I must continue to take each day as it comes, says an insider. She won't be going back to work in the same way for a long time. Kate Middleton, Princess of Wales, greets dignitaries as she arrives to form part of a ceremonial welcome at Horse Guards Parade during day one of the Emir of the State of Qatar's visit to the United Kingdom on December 3, 2024 in London, England. Friends and sources say Kate's experience has reshaped her focus, both at home and in her approach to royal duties. She is very much in control of her return to public life. She is doing what works best for her, royal biographer Sally Bedell-Smith says. Adds a source close to the royal household. Life-threatening illnesses bring a reconsideration of priorities. She and William have always made it clear that family is the most important thing. Adds the insider. You can't go through something like that and come out the other side unchanged. She is a different person now. Behind the scenes, plans continue to be made for their eventual succession, a reality Kate is increasingly aware of as she and William navigate their evolving roles amid King Charles' ongoing treatment for an undisclosed form of cancer. A clear indication of their future came on December 7th, when William joined world leaders to attend the official reopening of Notre Dame Cathedral in Paris on behalf of his father and met with US President-elect Donald Trump. I asked him about his wife, and he said she's doing well. US President-elect Donald Trump meets Britain's Prince William, Prince of Wales in the Salon Jaune room at the UK ambassador's residence on the day of the reopening ceremonies of the Notre Dame de Paris Cathedral, 5.5 years after a devastating fire on December 7, 2024 in Paris, France. A close source adds, their circumstances will eventually change. Given what the future holds, it would be very sensible to build back slowly and prioritize family time. The public has seen Kate only a handful of times this year, and she likely won't return to her previous intensity. She took on 128 engagements in 2023 in the coming year. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like this video and drop comments. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything.